Hey, Hobby Brigade, thanks for tuning in. We're here at the biggest card show of the year, the greatest collections, the coolest dealers and collectors, but there's no place I'd rather be than right here with you. So sit back, buckle your seatbelts. Here's your VIP access to the National Sports Collectors Convention here in Chicago. Oh yeah, have a nice flight. The great thing about being here in Chicago for the National is you get to show off your fandom, and I'm a big fan of today's player spotlight, John "Buck" O'Neill. Buck started his professional baseball career in 1937 with the Memphis Red Sox. The following season, he joined the Kansas City Monarchs, where in 1942, alongside Satchel Paige, won the Negro League World Series. Buck loved Kansas City, and Kansas City loved Buck. Our next guest had a special bond with Buck O'Neill. The Hobby Brigade is honored to present to you the distinguished president of the Negro League Baseball Museum, Mr. Bob Kendrick.
What's up, Chicago? Welcome here to the Negro League Baseball Museum. I'm standing here with someone who was a Kansas City legend, but he also made some history in your town, in the great city of Chicago. My main man, the legendary Buck O'Neill, the founder of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, a legendary Negro Leaguer in his own right. And of course, for you Cub fans, he brought you Ernie Banks, Lou Brock, Lee Arthur Smith, Joe Carter, and while he didn't sign Billy Williams, he was responsible for Billy Williams staying in the game. And of course, Buck would make history himself by becoming the first African-American coach in Major League Baseball history with the Chicago Cubs in 1962. But he would tell you his most cherished accomplishment was the building of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. And if you're ever in Kansas City, I want you to come by and check out Buck's house, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. I'm looking forward to welcoming you here. See you real soon.
Satchel Paige, I think where
You can plug that there too. So I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite Negro League player?
You have the mic. You can get them out. Yeah, I gave them to you.
So you've been coming to these things for 32 years, 36 years.
The one show is I'm a collector.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm here with the Collector's Dream Orlando. He's my hobby brother. How you doing, Orlando?
I'm doing great, and he's my brother from another mother.
Who is your
great to
favorite?
see you, my
It's
friend.
great to see you. Of course, it's great to see you. Who is your all-time favorite Negro League, Latin League player of all time?
It's got to be Martin Diego.
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 Why is he your favorite?
Well, because first he was a Cuban player, of course, and Martin Diego is the only player to be inducted into 5 Hall of Fames.
That's true.
And he played every position on the field, including pitcher.
Wow.
And did you know that one year he was the best pitcher of the league and he was the leading hitter in the league?
Wow.
So it's like winning the Cy Young and the Silver Slugger,
Wow.
the same player.
Yeah.
So he is a legend, and
He is
he's
a
called
legend.
El Maestro.
El Maestro. You know
The
what I call you?
master.
You're my maestro.
The Maestro.
Yeah. Well, it's so good to
Thank
see
you.
you. If you're not familiar with
Appreciate
Orlando's
that.
channel, I'm going to leave his links right down below. Thank you for this time, Orlando. Have a great time at the National.
Thank you, Dre. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Love you,
and
brother.
And you've got the best editor in the world, Mrs. Diaz.
Mrs. Diaz.
Yes, man.
Gracias, hermano.
Gracias a ti.
I'm here with James, Elite Hunters. James, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Who is your favorite Negro Latin League player of all time?
Martin Diego. The man was known to be amazing. All his peers, all the greats say and swear he could do it all. I gotta take everyone's word for it that there wasn't a position he couldn't play, anything that he could excel at. And I guess the only comparison would be like Shoeless Joe Jackson, that to that echelon that everyone just lauded. He was that great.
James, thank you for your time. Appreciate
Thank you.
I'm here with George. George, who is your favorite all-time Negro League player?
I would say it's 2 guys, Satchel Paige and Pop Lloyd. They asked Babe Ruth. Pop Lloyd was the Black Honus Wagner.
Wow.
They called him. They asked Babe Ruth, who's the best baseball player you've ever seen? And he said, what do you mean, any baseball player? He's like, yeah. He's like, Pop Lloyd. I'll take Pop Lloyd.
Wow.
So that's who he thought was the best baseball player.
Yeah.
Not black, white, whatever.
Okay. Now, George has a YouTube channel. What's that channel?
It's DiamondyardSportscards on YouTube now for 6 years or so. You'll see a lot of cool Negro League stuff on my channel, along with a lot of vintage sports cards and stuff like that.
George, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, here we are, Jason Ward and my daughter
Finley.
Finley Ward from Kansas City. This is our first national, so 2025 national. We collect vintage together. So we collect vintage so I can help teach Finley the history of baseball. And being from Kansas City, we are so excited to have the Negro Leagues Museum in Kansas City and have that rich heritage there, and then come places like this and learn about the vintage cards and the Negro Leagues. Just enriches the experience and our collecting. Finley, who's your favorite player?
My favorite player is Mickey Mantle.
And I would have to say that my favorite player is Satchel Paige. My first card show that I went to when I was a kid, my dad bought me a 1953 Satchel Paige, and I still have it to this day. And it brings back memories, like this one. So it's just so awesome that I get to share this one with Finley.
And it's so special that I get to be at the National with my dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm here with my buddy Sam. Sam, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
How long have you been in the hobby? When did it all start for you?
When I was 10 years old,
10 years old. Now, what were you doing at 10 years old?
I was chasing the Brooklyn Dodger players around, like Jackie Robinson and Gil Hodges, chasing them around Ebbets Field, trying to get autographs from them, and sneaking into the ball games because I couldn't afford to go into the game. I didn't get them. First of all, the superstars used to come out different places. So you never knew they were going to come out because everybody wanted it. Not that there were a lot of autograph hounds then. You know, that was like me and a couple other kids. That was it. And but I caught up with Jackie Robb years ago. If you couldn't get their order, or they wouldn't sign because they didn't want to stop. Because otherwise you'd be hounded. You would give them a 1-cent postcard. You know, from the post office, or 1 cent. You'd write your name before that going to the game. You would write your name and address on the corner, right? And you would hand it to them. And if they're on the bus or going home or on a train, wherever they're going, on the bus going to the next town, all they had to do was sign it, put it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that today.
Yeah.
You know.
So great. So you've been in the hobby ever since then.
Ever since
You
then,
have a passion for the hobby.
I came out. I was out of the hobby about 20 years for college and that kind of thing, work. And then I got back into it in 1979. And ever since then, I've been an avid. I've done this show national now for 36. This is about 36 years.
Unbelievable.
And it was only there's 44 of them. This is the 44th thing. And if you don't see it here, you know, there's so many different, and everybody collects different things.
That's right.
You know, I could like photos or you know, memorabilia. Other people like other things. That's what's great about the hobby. Plus, the only sport that you talk about is all year round would be baseball. None of the other sports, other than the time that they're playing, it's just a national game, and that's what it should be.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's changed. The hobby has changed a lot. Simply because it's got very commercialized. You know, and then I remember, you know, the story about your mother threw your baseball cards out.
Yes.
That's why the manals are worth millions now. Which is really, they're not that rare. You know what I mean? But that's the way it is today. And most of them, I kept I had 1948 Bowmans, the 52 Bowmans, that's a card company. And I had those in a Philly cigar box. And we moved about 4 times, and they moved with me. Surprisingly, you know, otherwise mother will throw out for trash. So, and I grew up in the golden era of baseball. You know, when Mantle was just coming in, play, maze, you know what I mean? The old were going out, the new were coming in. And it was a grand time. And remember, in fact, my wife and I were in a book called The Last Great Season.
Okay.
That was mentioned. We have a chapter, and the name of the last great season meant the Dodgers left after 1957. So they wanted to know from us what our feelings were when they left. And we have a whole chapter. In this book.
I gotta check that out.
Explaining you know what happened. And what it was like. It wasn't just us, some other people were there also, but.
Sam, I just want to thank you because
my pleasure.
It's guys like you who have kept this hobby, paved the way for guys like me to come in to a hobby that's thriving. So, Sam, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Ariana, pleasure. Thank you.
So we're gonna do this song. You're gonna just follow along. So
Here we go.
The greatest thing in all my life is loving you. The greatest thing in all my life is loving you.
Sing after me. The
Hey, Hobby
greatest
Brigade,
thing
thanks for tuning in. Fingers in man.
in all my life
Hold on, Eric. You gotta get in here
is
too.
loving
You
you.
didn't make it in the shot. Look at this.
The greatest thing in all my life is loving you. The greatest thing in all my life is loving you. The greatest thing in all my life is loving you. Thank you. Yeah. I hope you like that.